When it comes to you, my feelings are fierce and possessive. No one else can have what is mine, and that includes your heart, your soul, and your touch. You belong to me, and I will fight for you with everything I've got. There's no room for anyone else in my world when it comes to you. You are my everything, and I'll be damned if I let someone else come close enough to take what's rightfully mine. The thought of someone else touching you fills me with a rage I can barely contain. You're not just someone to me. You are my deepest connection, my entire universe. No one else gets that privilege. You are the person I've chosen, the one I want, and no one else can take your place. The idea of anyone else getting close to you is a line I will never let anyone cross. My love for you is not up for discussion. No one gets to touch you, hold you, or claim you in any way. You're mine, and I'll protect that bond fiercely. I'm fiercely protective of you, and no one, no matter who they are, will ever come close enough to take what is mine. You're not just a love, you're my everything, and I will guard that with my life. When I say you're mine, I mean it with every fiber of my being. There's no space for anyone else to take what's meant for me, not now, not ever. I want you to know that my feelings for you run so deep, no one will ever be able to fill the space I've carved for you in my heart. You belong to me, and I will never let anyone else have that privilege. The bond we share is stronger than anything that could threaten us. I won't let anyone come close enough to change that. You're mine, and that's a promise. You've captured my heart in a way no one else ever will. No one will touch you in ways that I can't, and no one will claim what's mine. It's not just about being possessive. It's about the depth of my love for you. No one will ever come close to having what we have. You are mine, and I am yours forever. When I look at you, I see everything I've ever wanted. There's no one else that could take your place, and I'm not letting anyone touch what belongs to me. You're the center of my world, the one thing I'll never let go of. No one will come close enough to disrupt the peace I've found in you. You're not just someone I'm in love with. You're the one person I can't live without. No one else will ever be able to touch you in the way I do, because you belong to me. People may try, but no one will ever break the connection we have. My love for you is too strong, and my loyalty is unwavering. You belong to me, and I will protect you from anyone who tries to take that from me. I don't need to prove my love to anyone but you. And my love means I will never let anyone else come close to you. You are mine, and I will fight to keep it that way. You're my priority, my one and only. I don't care who tries. No one will take my place in your heart. You are mine in every sense of the word. The thought of losing you or sharing you is something I can't fathom. You are mine, and I won't let anyone else take what's rightfully ours. When I say I want you all to myself, I'm not just talking about possession, I'm talking about the sacredness of our bond. No one will touch you in the way I do. You've got my heart, and that's something no one can ever take from you. Don't even think about someone else touching what belongs to me. You're mine, and that's the end of the story. Every moment we share is a treasure I'll never give up. You are mine, and I'm the only one who gets to hold you, touch you, love you like this. The connection we share is unbreakable, and the idea of someone else taking that from me, it's not an option. You belong to me in every way that matters. My love for you is all consuming, and no one else will be able to take the place I hold in your life. You're mine, and no one can change that. There's something sacred about what we have, and I won't let anyone else come close enough to touch what's ours. You belong to me, and that's where it ends. My heart is tied to yours, and I'll protect it fiercely. No one will ever have the privilege of touching what belongs to me. You are the most important person in my life, and I won't stand by while someone else tries to claim what's mine. You're mine, and I'll keep you that way. You are the one I've chosen, and no one will ever change that. I don't care who they are. No one gets to touch you in a way I can't. When I say no one else gets to touch you, I'm not just talking about physical space. I'm talking about the sacredness of our love. No one comes close to what we share. You are my world, and I'll fight anyone who tries to disrupt that. No one else can claim what's mine. Not your touch, not your heart. Nothing. There's no room for anyone else in my world, especially when it comes to you. You belong to me, and I will keep you safe from anyone who tries to take that from us. The idea of anyone else touching you feels like a betrayal, and I won't stand for it. You are mine, and I will defend that with everything I have. I'll never allow someone else to take the place I've carved out in your heart. You belong to me, and that's something no one can ever take from me. My love for you runs deeper than anything else. No one will ever come close to taking what we have. You are mine, and I will protect you always. I don't need anyone else but you. You're the one I'm invested in, the one I care about. No one else gets to touch you in the way I do. You are my everything, and no one will take that from me. I won't let anyone touch you the way I do. You're mine, and that's enough. My love for you is a force no one can reckon with. No one gets to touch you or claim what's mine. You are mine, and that's a promise. You and I, we're bound in a way no one can understand. No one else will ever come close enough to change that. There's no question about it. You belong to me, and no one else is ever going to touch you in the way I do. I won't allow it. No one can replace you. No one can touch you the way I do. You belong to me, and that's something no one else will ever change. I'm not the type to share, especially when it comes to you. You're mine, and I'll defend that with everything I have. When it comes to you, my feelings are intense, and I won't let anyone else come close enough to steal your attention. You are mine, and that's all that matters. My heart belongs to you, and I'm the only one who gets to love you the way you deserve. No one else will ever have that privilege. You've stolen my heart, and no one else will ever take it from you. No one else gets to touch you like I do. You are mine in every sense, and I'll fight anyone who tries to take that from us. You belong to me. When I say no one else can touch you, it's because I want to protect the sanctity of what we have. No one can replace you. You've made me feel something no one else ever has. I won't let anyone come close enough to steal that from me. You're everything to me, and I won't let anyone else come close enough to disrupt the bond we share. When I say you belong to me, it's not about possession. It's about love and loyalty. No one else can have what I have with you. You are mine in every way that matters, and I will keep you close. No one else gets to touch you like I do. There's a space in my heart that no one else can fill but you. No one else gets to touch you, and I'll protect that with everything I have. No one will take your heart from me. You are mine, and no one can change that, especially not with their hands. Every part of you is precious to me, and I won't let anyone else come close to what I treasure most. You are my world, and I will guard you with everything I've got. No one touches you in a way I can't. I don't need anyone else to validate our connection. You are mine, and that's all that matters. No one will come close enough to take what we have. You're mine, and no one else will touch you. When it comes to you, I'm fiercely protective. No one else will touch you without my permission. My love for you is unshakable, and no one will come close enough to claim what's mine. You are my heart, and I will defend that with everything I have. No one else will touch you the way I do. My feelings for you are deep, and I will never let anyone else take your place in my heart. You belong to me, and no one else will ever touch you or hold you like I do. You're mine, and that's the way it'll always be. The way I feel about you, there's no room for anyone else. You are mine in every way, and I will fight for you, protect you, and never let anyone else come close. No one else will ever know you the way I do, nor will they touch you in the way I can. You belong to me, heart and soul, and that's not up for debate. The bond we share is something sacred, and I will protect it with my life. No one else will touch you, not in the way I can, and that's a promise I will keep. You've become my everything, and I won't let anyone come between us. No one else gets to touch you, to love you, to be near you like I do. In my eyes, no one compares to you. You are mine, and I'll make sure no one else can touch you or take away what we have. I love you with an intensity that leaves no room for anyone else. You are mine, and I'll protect you from anyone who thinks they can take what's mine. There's no other person who could ever claim you in the way I do. You belong to me, and I won't let anyone else touch you. Not now, not ever. I've carved out a place for you in my heart, and no one else will be able to fill it. You are mine, and I'll fight to keep you. No one will ever touch your soul like I do, and no one will ever have the privilege of knowing you in the same way. You are mine, and that's where it ends.